yadadai, yadadai, dai, 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 yai, dadadai, yadadai, dai, 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 yai, yadadai, yadadai, dai, 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 dum, yai, yadadai, yadadai, dai, 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 yai, dai, ay, 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 yadai, dai, dai, yadadai, yadadai, dai, dai, dum, ay, 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 dai. Yay. Boker Tov. Good morning. It is Friday once more, another opportunity for us to connect together with one another and another opportunity to learn from one another and another opportunity to count on one another. And what else? It's almost Shabbat. And so we're here to connect and to do. And so what are we talking about? What are we learning? What are we thinking as we count and as we continue into this week of Bahar Bechukotai? But before we get there, let us count today's Omer day that began last night, mostly because I didn't get back here. And so it's a transitional opportunity and moment where we're going from the week of Hod to the new week of Yesod. So, blessing for counting the Omer. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al sfirat haOmer. And yesterday was day 35, so you know what that means for today. Double chai. Hayom shisha ushloshim yom shehem chamisha shavuot v'yom echad laOmer. Today is the 36th day, totaling 5 weeks and 1 day of the Omer. And so as we transition, the past week, we were practicing letting go of control, of expectations, of the need to fix everything. And in that space, something opens. Last night, we move into Yesod, this week of connection and foundation. Because when we release what blocks us, we are able to make some room for something deeper, some real connection. And so this week asks us what truly grounds us and what do we allow ourselves to be connected to. For Yesod calls us to feel ourselves grounded in the mystery and to feel the mystery rising within us. Yesod calls us to encounter the fire, the sacred sparks at the core of creation. We honor all that guides and sustains us, and we ask ourselves, how can we bring our truest self into the world for good? So how does that play out as we find ourselves this is Alice's teacher. Okay. Today, as we find ourselves on the 36th day of the Omer, Chesed Sheba Hod, loving kindness within humility. It's a beautiful Sheba Yesod, not Hod, silly. I don't know why. Okay, whatever that is. We find ourselves connected to the Parsha, connected to what is woven into this week's Torah. Chesed, as we know, loving kindness or love or benevolence, I hate that word, is expansive. It is the love that reaches outward. It is the love that gives freely. And Yesod calls us to connect to the foundation of that love. And so what does it look like to connect with the love that we have for ourselves, for one another, for humanity, for just about anything in life? And it connects us to this week's Parsha that says in Bahar, we're introduced to the idea of the Shemitah or the sabbatical year, like Shabbat, 7, Sabbath. The land gets to rest, debts are released, and what grows is shared. And that is the reminder that the land isn't ours. So everything we have in some way is on loan. The awareness is that we're not the ultimate owners. It is the connection to it, the land, of course, but it's the connection to something bigger, the bigger picture of what it is. And so chesed, the kind of loving kindness, is the one that doesn't announce itself, but rather is rooted in the foundation of our being. And so the truest acts of loving kindness are the ones that no one really sees. And so Psalm 36 says, "For with you is the source of life. In your light do we see light." Connecting to the love and generosity that flows from the mystery, opening ourselves up to the source so that our actions are filled with kindness and grace. Love within the foundation. So as our practice today, as we prepare to enter Shabbat, let's together make a commitment to listen well. When someone is speaking, listen with your whole self. Listen without trying to respond. Listen to the words that are being spoken and listen to the currents underneath what the words are that you're hearing. Practice listening with compassion. Psalm 36, verse 8 says, "How essential is the flow of divine love. Here we take refuge." Let us take refuge in understanding that connection grows through acts of care. Small moments build strong foundations, and may together we build connection through those small acts of care. We are one human family, one heart of abundant love. We love you. We'll see you tonight at 7. Reminder, it's in person tonight. We'll see you at 7 o'clock tonight as we enter Shabbat together. 9:30, hopefully. Sophia's sleeping over, so that should mean that those two clowns, her and Ellis, get in bed early or on time. That's also a joke. But I am going to do my best to be here at 9:30. And tomorrow, Rabbi Jay will be here at 9:30 in the morning. So let's lean on each other so that we can share the love to build our foundation, to build our structural support that is strong. But the strength of that foundation is built on love. Shabbat Shalom, Am Yisrael Chai. Let us go into Shabbat with love in our hearts, with wholeness, and with health. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. 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 Od Avinu Chai.